Good morning! So it's Saturday, the marathon time. So I'm going to the Rajec for the marathon. The start is 9 a.m. Right now it's 5:15. I woke up at 5. As you can see, I had a plan to wake up at 5, then have a breakfast, then shoot some videos. I'm doing that right now, and then I will be on the road, then I will pick up my package. I will chill in the car, I will warm up, and then I will start also here what I will eat, like right now and during the race and then after. Because it's like 5:15 right now, I eat also not just like pure carbs but also protein and fat, as is the start of the marathon is still pretty far, like 3.5 hours, so I need that as well. Then like 1 hour or 30 minutes before, I will have mostly only carbs as it's closer to the race. Also have a coffee, and then I will go to the car, and it's around 1 hour 50 minutes till I will come there. It's around 100k, so yeah. So finally another race. I'm looking forward. I don't have any goal actually, but yeah. So after 90 minutes, I'm finally here. I already picked up my number, and I'm still pretty young, but if I learn something through my life, then it's always bring your own paper when you go to run the marathon, because you never know when the nature will calling. Look at the landscape, the amazing views. You won't see this in the city marathon. Amazing. So 8 kilometers in the game. So far so good. Easy pace. I think the first 2 hours I will consume only liquid calories. I have them here in my pack. It's around 600 calories, which means like around 300 per hour, over 1,500 milligrams of sodium. The reason is that it's pretty hot, and also I don't want to have a cramps, and around 115 or 20 grams of carbs. So it's a good strategy. And then for the rest of the race, should be around 90 minutes, 100 minutes. I will have gels with another carbs mostly, and sodium. So we continue.
1K in the game. That guy, that was the first marathoner. So they always also have the cars in front of them. And so far so good. I mean, I still drink my liquid calories. I ate a couple of pieces of melon, watermelon, and all good. So I continue. And running in an environment like this, it's amazing. Look at that. Forest, mountains, everywhere. Slovakia is amazing. I like that. So 21K done, and we're in the Chichmani. It's a beautiful historic village. You can see these ornaments on the houses from the wood. Beautiful. I've never been here actually. That's also why it's amazing to run marathons. You can always explore new places. So 36K done, 6 kilometers to the finish line, and I'm pretty tired to be honest, but it's not a surprise. I knew that my legs would be tired because I didn't taper for this race, and I didn't even go to this race as that I've been racing, but it's more steady tempo training as I am in the preparation for the ultra in 2 weeks, 70K. So it's a good day, good run. Let's finish it. Last K to the finish line. I'm running more than 4 hours. That's okay. It's painful, I'm tired, but it's all good. Finally finish line. Cannot wait to sit. As always, marathon is painful, a lot of suffering, but that's also the reason why I like it, it's a challenge. I like to challenge myself. Ahoj! It was hard. It was pretty hard. As always. Nice.
So another marathon is done, and as I was saying during the marathon, it was more like the long run for me rather than race. So the goal was to more like test my nutrition, so I was doing the combination of liquid calories in my hydration pack, in the running vest, and then gels. So in that hydration pack I had 650 calories and around 120 grams of carbs and over like 2000 milligrams of sodium, because it was pretty hot, and from the history I had issues with the cramps. Thought was behind that I can prevent the cramps with more sodium. And my strategy was that during the first 2 hours I will only drink those liquid calories, and then for the rest of the run I will have 2 gels. Within those 2 gels it was 350 calories and around 72 grams of carbs. So together it was around 190 grams of carbs, which wasn't enough at all. Because from the studies, from the research, we know that like the marathon runner or even like ultra, we can go from 60 to even 100 grams of carbs per hour, so per 1 hour. And because I had only less than 200, so it was okay for 2 hours, but I was running actually 4, so I didn't have energy for the half of the race. And it was actually exactly the thing that after 30k I kind of like hit the wall and I was a bit struggling with the energy. I was also planning on every station to drink water, so every 5 kilometers was the aid station, and that was alright. And I ended up also drinking a bit of a Coke on some of the aid stations and also eating watermelon. And by the way, watermelon is actually pretty good. It's mostly sugar and water, and it's pretty easy on the stomach, so that's a good thing you can eat during the runs. But still, even with the watermelon and Coke, I still was maybe only on 60 grams of carbs per hour, and that's not enough for me anymore. So that was the mistake I did, and it was the good lesson in that I need to increase the carbs per hour in my runs, and especially during the ultra, because it's crucial to have energy during the ultra. If you don't eat, if you're not disciplined with nutrition during the ultra, you won't even finish, or you will struggle a lot. So as I said, I felt pretty good during the first half of the marathon, and also I was able to actually pick up a pace till the 29-30k, and then I basically hit the wall because I didn't have energy. I didn't have carbs in me, so that was the issue, that was the mistake. Execution wasn't that good because my plan, as I said, was that I will have those liquid calories only during the first 2 hours, but I ended up having those calories even after third hour. Instead, I actually used one of the gel after 2 hours, but it wasn't enough, so I did a mistake in that. So I need to get better with nutrition in my upcoming races. And because I was consuming only around 50-60 grams of carbs per hour, I basically needed to slow down after 30k because I didn't want to create the damage. I knew that I want to train another couple of days after the marathon, which I actually did, which is good. So I was able to actually train another 5 days around 140k with around 3,000-4,000 meters of elevation. So it was a good job after, but I knew that after the 30k I needed to slow down. so I will be actually able to train. And I needed to slow down because I didn't eat enough. So overall, it was a good experience. I tested that nutrition, so I combined those liquid calories, so over here these two products and also those two gels, and it's a good combination actually. I like that. Also, so I know that I need to increase the carbs for my upcoming ultra race in 2 weeks. About the sodium, actually I didn't have any cramps, so it seems I actually finally found that amount of sodium I need, so that's amazing. So overall it was a good experience, good lesson, another good marathon, and now I can focus on my upcoming ultra, which is in actually next week. So right now I'm recording this on Friday and it's going to be next Saturday, so in 8 days I will run 70k with 2,800 meters of elevation. So quite a distance. It's going to be a good test, and I'm looking forward for that. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.